World's greatest con, world's greatest con, world's greatest con. Nobody knows what's on our minds. Possibly an honest dealing, but definitely not the world's greatest con. Just kidding, it's definitely world's greatest con.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah.
Hey, beautiful people, I'm Brian Brushwood. This is Justin Robert Young. This is Great Night. Hey, Justin. Man, it just feels like it's been minutes and minutes since I saw you last.
So, real quick, we were not going to turn this into a process episode because you guys are going to hear it soon anyway. But I spent today at HQ. I was at HQ from about like noon to 4 because we've been working on a 2-part episode that's going to come out for World's Greatest Con. If you are on the Patreon, you'll get it tonight. I'm not going to go to sleep until it's up. But I then had to come back because I have a baby and the baby was being fussy. It's a fussy baby.
I think the last thing you said was, I was like, so I guess maybe not in person. And you're like, maybe, let's see if I can get back. And then I got a text that just said, the boss, says it's a no-go and also warm up that milk.
Yeah. And that's essentially what happened. But yeah, we've been working on these 2 episodes for a little bit, and I like this. I know it happened last year. I'm pretty sure it happened the year before that as well. That we've had episodes up for Thanksgiving for whatever reason. I just like the idea that on a big travel holiday that we have episodes up for people, and that's something that they can associate with their Thanksgiving travel. Is we have something that we put a lot of time and effort into with World's Greatest Con, and that's certainly the case with these 2 episodes.
Yeah, dude. And we even hint at the fact that it's kind of a tradition at this point.
Yeah.
Well, and I got to tell you, this was kind of fun. Like all day, it was kind of like cosplaying that we had a real job and that we both went to the office and we were like cubicle mates and we are both working on stuff. And then occasionally it's like, hey, let me run this past you. And then let's do a thing. And then I'd record a line and then in it would go. In fact, actually, I was outside walking around listening to episode 1. Some really groovy production. I guess we could just go ahead and let's pimp the episode. We could talk about what it's about. You know what? Actually, let's bring in Nathan.
New York in the house. New York in the house. Is Manhattan in the house? Is the Bronx in the house? Yeah, it's a New York centric story about Crazy Eddie. Do we want to play the beginning of it?
Yeah, I do actually.
Let's play the beginning. Of it.
Send me an email with a link, and then meanwhile, I'll see if I can.
Oh, I have to do work.
Well, I mean, just send me a link. Just a little link.
Just a little link.
Come on, baby. Just a little link is all. I wanted to ask Nathan if he knew who Crazy Eddie was. Also, Nathan, could you? Oh wait, hold on. I know what to do. I can do it. Hold on. Nope. I can do it. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm sending you the link.
Nope. Can you unplug and plug back in that webcam because you don't have a camera? But meanwhile, we got this. And let me reset this. Oh, man. Oh, no, you still don't have a camera. You could steal one of the other cameras. You can just go sit on the stage. And there's the link for Justin. Okay, here we go. We're going to do a quick listen party. It's called Pimpin' Our Own Shit. Welcome to the Socialist Hour, where we control the means of production and we use our propaganda wing.
This is a bit called, it's either this or Brian describes this for 15 minutes. Yep. So you either listen to 2 minutes or Brian describes it for 15. Yep. So we're just gonna listen to it for 2.
Yep. This is World's Greatest. Oh, I'm Brian Brushwood.
With all due
It's 1 p.m. on a Tuesday, fall of 1997, and I'm just trying to explain to this customer why RAM is different than a hard drive. Earlier that year, I graduated from the University of Texas at Austin with a prestigious honors humanities degree. So naturally, I did the first logical thing, which was go work in a call center for $12 an hour. An extended warranty company. I come into the cubicle farm staring at a rogues gallery of weirdos. Somebody's a first-generation immigrant from Japan. A 56-year-old out-of-shape dude with a bald head and a white beard down to his belly. Might have been Santa Claus. A dialed-out manager who once a month, I'm not kidding, would show up in a kilt and battle armor. Day one, I get an orientation. Here's how you log the calls. Here's how you check to see how many times customers have called. Here's how you look up what they said. That's weird. They didn't even ask me about my computer expertise. Must be because I know my stuff. Me. But as I started the job, I noticed weirder and weirder things. Phone calls, where people asked me how to fix their fax machine. I had never used a fax machine, much less knew how to fix one. After a couple of months, I noticed trends. A lot of Packard Bells, a lot of HP laser jets, a lot of consumer electronics that were sold at Sears. And I noticed how annoyed people got. How almost everybody who made it onto my phone and in my ear had already called at least once before. And man, were they riled up. Which brings us to Mr. Moron.
I have had it with you guys. I was told by the sales guy that you guys would handle all of this stuff. I called 5 times. Last time it was over an hour long. Check your notes, check your notes.
Oh, I see it right here, sir.
And I am done. My friend's a lawyer, and we're going to sue you. What's your name?
And with absolute confidence, I reply, Bobby. Bobby Burns. And then I hear it, the forbidden sentence.
Let me talk to your manager.
One brief hold later, one walk over to the battle armor wearing kilt dude, and I walk back with great news. We could send out a service tech immediately. And that's when I cracked it. It was Mr. Moron who made me realize it was convenient that I knew what I was doing when it came to computers. It was good that I was able to talk people through and occasionally fix stuff over the phone. But at the end of the day, our job was not to grant wishes and send out service techs. Our job was only marginally to even fix the problems people had. The money, whatever money there was already made, commissions paid to the folks over at Sears. Our job was to be the ones holding the bag and cost effectively keep those customers on the line until they either gave up or threatened to sue. I made it 6 months before I got offered a job to test video games for a living. I was out. All right, cutting it off right there. Yeah, dude, true story.
Come on, get to. We're right at the end.
Okay, all right.
Play it to the tease for the actual story.
Are extended warranties a scam? When it comes to electronics, if you know how to download a podcast, you probably don't need one. By the way, that call center, it was no accident that they kept mentioning Sears products. The company was owned by Sears. I was thinking about those days, how I started all starry-eyed and ended up a brutal cynic. In fact, it got me looking at the practice of extended warranties writ large. And friends, do I have a story for you.
When you think you're ready, come down to Crazy Eddie, the man who's got most everything in stereo sound. So come on down.
We're going to break down the legendary tale of Crazy Eddie, a small-time electronics retailer who conquered the largest retail market in the world based on a lie that left him an international fugitive. A street-level tsunami of scams and familial betrayal. This is a story that could only happen in New York City. skimming off the top, elaborate inventory tricks, tax evasion. Every dollar in the register was part of this hustle. And when each scheme spawns 12 more, and each one has to cover up the last one, how do you keep from your secrets spilling out everywhere? The only way this gets bigger is if there's a biblical story of a betrayal of a son from his father, and the father striking back. Cons don't fool us because we're stupid. They fool us because we're human. And the con we're about to tell you, it's insane! And if you can find a better story, bring it in and we'll beat it, because the unmitigated greed of Eddie Antar just might be. You're gonna have to wait for the episode. Man.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Fun story about the intro. So Brian was unaware that his call center job was owned by Sears until we were doing the show. In fact, it was like Saturday.
Yeah. Like the story that we were told at the time, like, oh yeah, no, a lot of our customers are from Sears, and I was like, oh well, yeah, that makes sense. You know, maybe somebody has a favorite client for this. Yeah, dude, MaxServe was the company. But I want to play our new game. Nathan, have you ever heard of Crazy Eddie? I have not heard. Oh, there you go. Hold on, you have to tap that mic. Hit me again. Keep talking. You're not showing up. Oh, it's he'll have to come over here and tech it. That's fine. But I saw some people in the chat saying that they didn't know who Crazy Eddie was.
Well, it's great because they're not going to know the story, and the story is awesome. It was a very good book, and we've actually been benefited a lot because one of the main sources, especially for episode 2, is still alive and is blogging. So we have a lot of like first-person stuff that's out there, and you know, it was it's a more difficult story. Hopefully people really, really like it, and it sounds like a really easy story to tell. If that is the case, then we will have done our job, because it's a bit of a nut to crack, but I feel like we did it.
Oh my God. I see you. National treasure, international treasure. Look at this. Got this photo of yours truly. Do you want to know where this is headed?
Nope. Amazing. That is from Fat Albert, the kid with the
Shelby. That was Shelby.
Shelby, that's it.
Yeah.
By the way, people in the chat room saying, didn't Futurama have a Crazy Eddie? Yes, Malfunctioning Eddie was on Futurama, and that's where that comes from. There's also several Saturday Night Live sketches, one of which we play in their Crazy Edelman, the discount psychiatrist. But it's great. I think people are really, really going to like it, and you'll get it tonight. So we're going to do this show, and it's going to be really funny. And then if you're listening to this tomorrow, then you can just go download World's Greatest Con immediately afterward. Listen to that.
Justin, I got 2 bad haircuts in a day.
Huh?
I got 2 bad haircuts in one day. So
okay. Like today? I was with you.
Yeah, I'm in recovery. You'll notice I was wearing a hat today, and I wore a hat yesterday, and I'm wearing a hat now.
Gotcha. Are you gonna reveal it?
Well, I guess we got to tell the story. So I go in, go for a run, and normally, because I go to the cheap haircut place that's right across the street, and I don't understand whether I spend $70 on a haircut or $20 on a haircut, it's still just a roll of the dice. No matter how many times I show them, here is the photos of how I want my hair to look from all these different angles. Just
doesn't
totally
sound like you go to the same person all the time.
Even when I do, it's totally random. It's very, very odd. And I'm talking Finley's downtown. That's the smug look of somebody who believes I'm just going to the wrong place.
No, it sounds like somebody who always tells me that they go get their hair cut at a different place every time, and then when I say, "Well, you're not going to,"
I'm on the hunt. So that my game is I go to a new place. I'm like, I don't know, try again this time, maybe, and then they get it right, and I keep going to them, the exact same person, until they just have a Monday, and I'm the one who has to wear it. So in this case, all I needed was the sides trimmed because my hair's nice and short, and the guy just says, so a little off the side. I'm like, yes, nothing above my temples right here. He's like, okay. He's like, well, and then he begins a sentence that ends up being an unbroken 30-minute stream of consciousness conversation with himself. And at some point, I stop even saying those encouraging words like, yeah, and just to see how long he'll go. Turns out he didn't need my assist to keep on talking. Gets to the end and is like, so really that's it, just on the side? I'm like, yeah. He's like, do you want to texturize up top and then get a little more vert on there? I'm like, yeah, because I know what texturizing is, and I do want more vert. And so he says, there's a lot of different ways to texturize. I'm like, yeah, you use the texturizing shears and it gives you more volume. I used to cut my own hair when I looked like Guile, is what I'm thinking. But instead, what I say is, and he says, some people do like this or like that. And I'm like, cool. And he just takes scissors and just goes chunk, 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 chunk in the center of my hair. And he goes, yep, that'll do. I'm like, okay. And so I go and I'm like, I think this is a bad haircut. And I went home, I took a shower, and I was like, well, oftentimes it looks bad. And then you're able to style around it. I put it up and everything is even on one side, and on the other side, there's literally a giant tuft off to the side that he just totally missed. And I was like, okay, well, I had been wearing a hat. Maybe it was hat hair. And then I try to do the top, and there's just a bowl carved out, like a depression in there. And so I didn't want to go back to the same place because I didn't want to make a scene about the guy screwing up the haircut. Sure. So I go to the other version of the same place. And I'm like, hey, I just need to touch it. They just missed this. Don't worry about this. This is all going to grow back. I can style around it. It's fine. And this person was a no-nonsense, like there is the haircut, and there'll be no discussion about what the haircut is. And so she fixes the one part. I'm like, looks great. And she goes, do you want me to fix that up top? And I'm aware it's pretty bad in the middle. I was like, sure. She cuts off half of all my hair, and I was left with this. Just
my word.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
listener.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's bad. That's really bad.
That's just 2 bad haircuts in a day. That's a bad haircut followed by a bad fixing of the haircut.
What was it like inventing Linux?
So anyway,
But no. The hat does not go back on, my friend. Not so fast. When you have a haircut like that, we need to soak into it,
oh man. What was I thinking?
We need to sit in it. Wow.
All right.
Wow. When you inherited your family's Dixie cup fortune, what was the first thing that you said?
I said a little off the top, please. It was the word.
You look like.
Go on. You started
You
it.
look like you should be only wearing bow ties and losing third-party statewide elections. You look.
Jesus.
You look like your tiny little island of hair in the middle of your head should have a tiny little hat on top of it.
Yeah.
Wow, and it's fucked up on the side too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Brian, I think you might need to like
get a buzz cut. Just
it,
go.
but like high and tight it. Yeah, I think you might need to like marine it.
I mean, it's kind of already there. I mean, the answer is what? Cut more?
Yes. Yeah. No, because right now what you have is bad. And-
Thank you.
Yeah. Right now what you have is if Cyberpunk was an incel.
But you repeat yourself.
Yeah. No, you like you should probably buzz what's up top. You could probably do it yourself, right? Because if you still have your
Yeah, I guess
your
so.
shears from back in the day. But yeah, don't take it all the way down so it's like even. Like leave like just like the stubble. Like you're John Cena.
Well,
Google
but-
John Cena and then just do that.
But you already know, like I was threatening to shave my head when you shaved your head. And
Yeah, no. But don't do that. Don't do that. That's why you got to keep the John Cena part up top. Right?
Okay.
You got to keep
That little tuft.
the marine high and tight. So it's like you do have a little bit of hair. It's there, but it's not flopping around because that's your problem now.
Oh,
is
no,
that you
it
have
goes straight
buzzed
up.
On this, yeah, you have it buzzed on the sides, but it wants to flop, but it can't.
Yeah,
It can't.
it was able to flop before I got the second haircut. That was my mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. That or just wear a hat.
Oh, well, funny you should mention that.
Well, hold on, Brian.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, I've had a bad haircut on this program too. And the solution y'all gave me was grow a beard. So I think you must grow a beard now.
Yeah,
You
that's
can also do that.
that's true. That's why I recommend little Nicole Kidman. You could grow your own beard.
Jesus. Louise.
Yep, that's right. That was a 20-year-old reference.
Jesus Louise.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, all right. One more thing
Ha!
about
Okay.
World's Greatest Con. I need you, Brian, to go into Google Drive.
Okay.
And I need you. Let me see which one it is.
Oh no! Oh, I know exactly what you're getting at. Okay, good. Okay. This was. But by the way, if it's late, it's because of one comment Justin made. Because we burnt 15 minutes.
It's 5. I think it's 5.
Okay.
Intro 5. So I just want to. This is spoilers for the end of the episode.
The end of episode 2, or the end of the whole series.
The end of the 2-part episode. The end of the whole thing.
Oh, this is
one of our main characters dies.
Should I play
And
it from the
so-
original file or from?
No, play it from intro. No, I want the actual. This is the raw.
Okay.
The raw recording. All Brian has to do is say the date that he died and then solemnly repeat how many of his surviving family members there were.
Okay,
that's all that needs to happen. That's it. It is 5 lines.
Street instincts kick in. He is super aggressive with. This is where Eddie's street instincts kick in. He is very aggressive with the customers. All right. Yes. Spoil. All right. Wait a minute. No. Yeah, that's not it. It's the one with today's date.
This is 11/26
Yeah.
up to intro 5.
Yeah. Here we go. Let me
Is that
turn
what you were
this down.
playing?
Yeah. No, that wasn't it. It was intro 5
Okay.
from the thing.
Oh yeah. No. These are the ones from today.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to play the local recording here because Google's taking its sweet time. And so instead, I'll just go here to
episode of World's Greatest Con.
hush you. Here we go. So we did the credits.
Oh wait, no. It might be 4 then. If this one starts off with the.
All right, here we go. We could do this.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sammy's gone legit. He lectures about white-collar crime using his own experience as a cornerstone. To this
No,
day,
it's
he
before
blogs about
this.
deception. Okay, so it's got to be intro 3 then.
Yeah.
On September 10th, 2016, on September 10th, 2016, in New Jersey, Eddie Antar died. Eddie Antar died, leaving behind 4 daughters and a son. So, by the way, September 10th, 2016, in New York. So what's happening is I'm trying to figure out the right tone, but at this moment, about this far in, it's like I'm about to nail the tone correctly, and then Justin just mutters like, "Is the problem the date?" and we have a brief chuckle about it. And then what follows is me trying to say one fucking line. And I'm just going to hit play and let it speak for itself. On September. On Sep. Under a clear blue. No chops. The chops are just as bad. And then whatever. And then I say it without laughing.
And then you nail
but,
it.
But,
And
but
then
like,
you
like
nail it.
I had lifted my hand up to shield myself from Justin's smiling face, and then I hear Justin going, you know, and that's enough to set me off. Oh, son of a bitch! The bluest deals.
True.
Oh.
Oh man. What are your Nathan? Do you have Thanksgiving plans?
So I'm heading down to a few hours from here to see some family, hang out, come back. There may be an event with an old magic show that I worked with. They might host a Thanksgiving thing. Otherwise, just coming back into town. So yeah, just
Nice.
family.
Well, when
So
you're
you're doing dinner. That's like a drive there, drive back same day. You're not like spending the night anywhere.
Yeah, that's just what we do.
Yeah,
well,
that's the way to do it.
good news, you're gonna have company. It's gonna be me. You're like, oh god
All
damn
right.
it.
No, that's you think that is a threat. I see that as a good time.
Right on.
No, Brian, you got your own little circus you got to take care of, right?
Yeah, dude, we got Penelope back in town, and we got to figure out some activities to do. We the kids want to do the Jackbox Party Pack, play the drawing caption game and all that stuff. Probably end up with another shirt. The last one that we bought a shirt from, I both contributed a terrible drawing. And then also separately, I was frustrated because everyone else was making beautiful drawings. So my caption was just, I resent my family's art skills. And Calliope got a buffet of pictures and captions, and she matched the two together, having no idea that I had done both. So now I have a shirt that I wear that has a really shitty drawing of a frog, and it just says, I resent my family's art skills.
Pretty awesome. So your dinner is going to be just you, Bonnie, and the kids, or do you have any of the other
no, and then
parents, any of the grandparents coming in?
No. Well, I guess no, I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's gonna be small.
well, that's good. Yeah, agile.
Yeah, dude. I gotta be nimble. In fact, actually, that's spoiler alert. If anybody listening right now wants to get the Black Friday prices, I think we set up all the Black Friday prices early because Annalisa's
Get 'em.
hosting.
Get 'em
So
right
I'm like,
now.
just set them all now. I'll announce them tomorrow or the next
Whenever.
day. Yeah.
Whenever elite hackers
So,
can get 'em.
yeah, the real heads know. Yeah, everybody. There, Annalisa's in the chat going, "Shh, it's a secret."
Yeah, man, what an episode. I when the episode's all about other things, but you want to know, this is a busy season. We got a lot of stuff going on. World's Greatest Con's coming out. There's deals on scam stuff. Brian got a fucked up haircut. There's a lot of other things ancillary to the show that are happening simultaneously.
The boss wouldn't let you come out to play.
Boss Baby is going wild right now. She knows how to talk, and by talk I mean she goes It's adorable. It's amazing. We are having a really good time, but also she won't eat. She just kind of she's decided because she can talk, she is not going to eat, and she's being a real fuss magus. Her
She's
legal
like,
name is
tongues are
Fussy
for
Gus.
talking. They're not for tasting.
Basically, yeah. We're gonna get her a shirt that says exactly that.
Well, you can hear all about that probably on The Bones, which is only available to people who head on over to patreon.com/great night. That's right, patreon.com/great night. You get double the show.
Yep, indeed, and we'll be working on or around Thanksgiving. I don't know if The Bones comes out on Friday, it wouldn't be a shock, but it'll be out this week.
Yeah. Meanwhile, hello, Nathan. How are you?
Hello, doing wonderful. How are y'all?
Good. You got a game?
Yes, I do. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Diamond Club community. Specifically, this is one of Merrill Barr's devious creations. Tonight we present Diamonds in the Rough. You'll be presented with various different tweets from people in the Diamond Club community. Your job is to figure out who posted it. That's it.
Okay. All right. Wow. Huh. How embarrassing is it going to be, Justin, when we get exactly 0 of these right?
Pretty embarrassing, Brian. Pretty fucking embarrassing.
All right. Well, take it away, Nathan.
All right, our first tweet reads, HBO Max kills Minx in late stage season 2 production. Netflix kills an animated series mid-production. How is this a thing all of a sudden? Not renewing and killing in development sucks, but as a regular practice.
I swear to fucking Christ, if the bit is just that Merrill Barr wrote all of these, we're going to have a problem. Because that's Merrill Barr.
Killing in production / post is just a level of money burn I can't fathom. Your options are Tom Merritt, Brian Brushwood, and Merrill Barr.
Yeah, no, that's Merrill by a mile. Old 8 mile Merritt. Merrill.
Merrill, not Merritt.
Yeah. No, correct.
Wait, hold on. Say it again.
All right. HBO Max kills Minx in late stage season 2 production. Netflix kills an animated series mid-production. How is this a thing all of a sudden? Not renewing and killing in development sucks, but as a regular practice. Killing in production / post-production is just a level of money burn I can't fathom.
Okay, so like first of all,
Yeah,
Tom Merritt can
number one,
fathom
it's not
it.
Brian. Yeah, it's not Brian for sure, and Tom doesn't editorialize like that, so it's got to be Merrill.
All right. You are both correct. It is Merrill. Bring you each up to 1. Oh, wait. That's the wrong direction. My bad.
Still the wrong direction. You made it 10 to 10.
I'm working on it.
There we go. Okay. All right.
I'm not used to sitting here. All right. Next up, we've got chat pyramids are pick-me boy behavior. Your options are ICU, Sunbun, and Brant.
Wait, what? Say it again?
Chat pyramids are pick-me boy behavior. Your options are ICU, Sunbun, and Brant.
Wait,
Chat pyramids?
Chat pyramids are pick-me boy behavior.
And is that maybe I need to know what a chat pyramid is. I assume it's a pyramid scheme where everybody agrees to retweet everybody else. Okay. Huh.
That feels like either Sunbun or ICU, and I'm going to say it's Sunny.
Yep, that sounds like Sunny to me.
All right. In fact, it is Sunbun, bringing you both up a point.
I'm digging this. Now it's now it's 21 to 1. 21.
I swear I'm
21.
coordinated. Christ.
There you go. We got it.
Yep. Okay. Here we go. All right. Next up, we've got no Ragerts was in my tweet drafts. And you know what? Solid potential last tweet. I'll be sad if we don't have time to research Thanksgiving clapbacks, though. Your options are Justin, Curtis, and El Condor.
Curtis is Curtis LaRock.
Correct?
Okay. So and here, say it again.
No Ragerts was in my tweet drafts. And you know what? Solid potential last tweet. I'll be sad if we didn't have time to research Thanksgiving clapbacks, though.
Now you're saying Ragerts, but it's Regerts, Regerts,
Yeah,
right?
regerts.
Ragerts.
Ragerts. It is RA. Huh.
No.
But it's a play on no regrets.
Right.
But it's a misspelled no regrets, right? Yeah, that's the joke. That is Curtis LaRock. If I'm 1 year old, that is absolutely Curtis.
Yeah, that does sound like Curtis to me.
Y'all are both correct.
Yeah.
We are at a dead tie right now. All right, next up. Microsoft fans begin figuring out how to argue that OS X at free is still more expensive than Windows. Your options are Darren Kitchen, Deviant, and Tom Merritt.
Oh, say it again. I want to hear it in Tom's voice in my head.
Microsoft fans begin figuring out how to argue that OS X at free is still more expensive than Windows.
That sounds. Tom is chronically on Cord Killers. His journalistic impulse is to be correct and be annoyed when people shade the truth, and that seems like a Tom thing. It's a bit spicy for Tom to say in a public forum, but it feels more Tom than anything else.
It doesn't sound like either Tom or Darren to me. And while I have met Deviant Olive and he's a very nice guy, I don't know enough about his public writings, but I'm going to say that this is Deviant Olive.
All right. Brian with Tom and Justin with Deviant. We have our first break today. This is, in fact, Tom Merritt.
Oh!
Damn.
All right. We are at the halfway mark, meaning I can now introduce tonight's prize.
Uh-oh. Oh, damn.
As I was driving around Austin, I saw a garage sale. I poked my head in, and I found something quite peculiar.
Hold on, real quick. Just garage sales in general suddenly become just like catnip, I would imagine. Just knowing that it's like, oh, well, now I don't have to look hard for something weird.
Oh, no, I look proper for all of my things. I put in legwork here.
I believe you.
Well, we've got a speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil, and fuck no evil monkey statue up for grabs.
Wait,
Wow.
where's the... Is this dick out?
Hold on, I'll bring it to the camera.
Oh, I don't know if that's a violation of terms of service. Are monkey dicks allowed? Yep, that's a monkey dick. Wow. Fuck no evil. What Justin, you wanna place a bet on what part of town this yard sale was in?
South Austin.
Yeah, no, it sounds South Austin. I'm thinking 78701 for sure.
It
We're
wasn't
getting
in
local.
01, but yes, it is South Austin.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Next up, we've got NFTs are horse armor. No, I will not explain. Your options are Mikey Newman, BioCow, and Brian.
That sounds... Wait a minute. Oh, the mere fact that you said Brian makes me think like, well, there's no way I said that. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm like, what on earth would Brian possibly mean? And then I thought, well, if I was Brian, I would be thinking about the fact that in Skyrim, you could pay to get armor for your horse that is decorative and silly and unique. I am certain that I wrote that and forgot it.
All right. Brian answering himself.
NFTs? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like Oblivion. Yeah.
I'm going to agree with Brian. I think Brian said it.
Unfortunately, y'all are incorrect, as Mikey Newman was the one who said this.
Ah!
All right.
But were these all on the show, or were these just said
These are
anywhere
tweets.
on the internet?
These are tweets.
These are all
tweets.
tweets
Oh,
from
okay.
Diamond Club members.
Gotcha.
That's why
Okay.
the game is called what?
Diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, it's all tweets.
All right. Next up, we've got thank you, Dollar Store Unicorn Pinata, for being there in my time of crisis. Your options are Scooper Nova Girl, Anne Germain, and Annalise Martin.
I have a guess, but I'd like Justin to go first.
I think it was Annalisa.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Annalisa as well, but I can't remember the context.
Unfortunately, this is a no-point round, as this is actually Andrew Main.
That's when was it?
A time is not provided in the post I was given, so I do not know. So, sorry about
All
that.
right.
All right, next up. Oh, you silly French. Hashtag E3. We've got Leon Moose, T2T2, and Shannon Morse.
Oh, so if it's E3, you don't have to actually be at E3 because this would have been
Everything's streamed. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, oh, you silly French means it's probably something Ubisoft related, something Montreal.
Yeah, I'm gonna say T2T2. It's some real Euro on Euro shit.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Shannon Morse.
All right. Gentlemen, we are back at a tied state. As Justin, you are correct. This is a T2T2 tweet.
A T2T2 tweet.
Yes, indeed.
I know Euro on Euro bullshit, man. I know it. I can smell it.
T2T tweet. T2T tweet. T2T tweet. T2T tweet. T2T tweet.
All right. For our final question, worth a whopping 8 points to break this tie, we've got, I tried that crispy chicken quesadilla last night, and boy, is that exactly what's on the tin. It's a quesadilla with chicken nuggets. Not the best marriage, but I respect the texture. We've got Bill Oakley, Bryce Castillo, and Andrew Heaton. Good luck.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Taco Bell related? Because I'm pretty sure I know who it is if it's Taco Bell related.
I don't know if it's Taco Bell or if it was a home creation, but to be totally honest, there's really only two people it could be. It could be either Andrew Heaton or Bryce.
Oh, no.
Both
Now
would
keep
be-
in mind, Bill Oakley reviews.
No, that's a red herring. Red herring. Red
Okay.
herring.
All right.
I think so. I don't know. Wait, no, say it again.
I tried that crispy chicken quesadilla last night, and boy, is that exactly what's on the tin. It's a quesadilla with chicken nuggets. Not the best marriage, but I respect the texture.
Oh. Might not be. It said tin, Tin.
On
Yeah.
the tin.
On the tin reads more Heaton or Bryce to me.
I think it reads maybe more Bill Oakley.
Here we go. We have a diversity of opinion. Brian, we're sauntering through the marketplace of ideas. Who will win? This is what free speech is all about.
Okay, well, the more you talk like Andrew Heaton, the less I think Andrew Heaton would tweet this.
Do you want me to read it in Andrew Heaton's voice?
Yeah.
Had the crispy chicken quesadilla. Boy, is that what's on the tin? It's chicken nuggets in a quesadilla, but I respect the texture.
All right. Yeah, I don't think Bryce would.
Now you do it in Bryce's voice.
Do
Do it in Bryce's voice, though. Because I did it in Heaton's voice, so you do it in Bryce's voice.
All right. I had the Casey.
You can fucking do it. You can do whatever you want. It's not June. It's fine.
It's like I had the chicken quesadilla. Boy, is it what was on the tin. Not the marriage. It's nuggets in a quesadilla. Not the marriage I would have picked, but I respect it. You know what? I'm gonna say it's not Bryce because he respected marriage, and that doesn't seem like a Bryce thing to tweet. So I'm gonna say Bill Oakley.
Heartbreaker Bryce. He doesn't
Bill
give a shit about
Oakley.
the rang.
Bill Oakley.
Bryce doesn't give a fuck about the ring. He's catting around.
Bill
He's saying,
Oakley.
just because
Brian
your
with Bill
man
Oakley,
cheat doesn't
Justin.
make it my problem. What your man got to do with me?
I got him, man.
I got him, man. What? Yeah. So you said Bill Oakley. I'm gonna say Bryce. I'm gonna say it's Bryce. It's our old boy Bryce.
We're gonna end up tied because I bet it's Heaton after all.
Tweeted out only a few years ago. In fact, it is Bryce Castillo making Justin our winner tonight.
Oh, well done, Justin. Enjoy,
Man, that monkey.
man. How are you gonna feel when Bella puts that in her mouth?
Oh, dude, I can't wait to make it content that gets demonetized.
Yeah. Meryl Barr says there are more cuts.
There are several more cuts.
Well, shit. Yeah, no, these are fast. Hit us up with another one. Let's do bonus rounds.
All right. For bonus round, I will not be giving you options on who said it just because I had to think of fake outs. So, good luck. All right. 18 years ago tonight at 11:30 p.m., I met the woman of my dreams at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I was a crowd hustler. She was a hottie.
That.
Well, who's the things? Who's the people?
I cannot because
yeah,
I spent a lot of time.
he just said that he doesn't have fake outs for us.
Yep.
Oh, I was losing. I was not paying attention.
Read it again.
18 years ago tonight at 11:30 p.m., I met the woman of my dreams at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I was a CORWD, possibly crowd hustler. She was a hottie.
Oh man. Okay. I know I've heard this story, but maybe you know what? I wonder if it's Tom Merritt. I'll say Tom Merritt.
All right, Justin, if you have an answer.
I know Cargill was a Rocky Horror guy.
Ooh, Cargill would be a good pick. That does seem very on brand, movie related and everything.
Yeah.
And also the right amount yep. I think you're right.
This is, in fact, Cargyle. All right. Next up,
Cargyle.
Cargyle. Beware his Cargiles. He'll put you in a used Yugo.
All right. Next
That
up.
was the original name of Top Gear.
Cargyle.
All right.
Yeah, the world's great. Penn and Teller Foulos presents Cargyle.
All right. Next up, if we make Taylor Swift temporary Speaker of the House on the condition she passes an actual budget, could she wield enough popularity to browbeat members into actually passing one?
That's a lot of knowledge of the House of Representatives. I'm just going to say reflexively Jen Briney.
Well, okay, but Jen Briney or Scott Johnson or something seems like it could be, except for I don't know that either of them would make it non-political so easily. I'm trying to think of people. You know what? I'm going to say Tom Merritt again. I'm going to go with the old stopped clock.
Old Reliable, unfortunately, does not work here, as this is an Andrew Heaton tweet.
Oh, it is Heaton.
Damn.
All right, next up, we've got... yes. Justin, good luck. Fuck the Jets.
I mean, I'm going to guess that that's the Buck.
That is, in fact, the Buck.
Oh.
All right. For someone who made a video about how fucked Subway are, and for someone who feels like shit every time they eat Subway, I sure do eat a lot of Subway.
Oh, man.
That's got to be Bryce. That's Bryce.
Is it?
Brian, what's your answer?
I don't have a guess.
This is Auntie Donna.
Oh! Yeah.
Shit. I didn't even know they had Subways there. I thought the soil was too shallow.
All right. Next up, butter in a deodorant stick container.
Oh, that does sound like Bryce. Yeah, I'll say Bryce on that one.
I'm going to say Bryce as well.
This is unfortunately a no-go. Brett Runceville tweeted this out.
Yeah, you know what? That explains the fact that our new sponsor, Yes More and Company, had a stick of butter in a deodorant container. That's right. Yes More and Company is where everybody give your phone number to Brett Runceville.
Everybody do that. Everybody do that.
This is a here yesmoreandco.com. So if you're not familiar with it, look, you guys know Brett Rounceville. You know we love him deeply, and we know that we all trust him. So trust him with your phone number. And here's what Yes More and Company is going to do. He's hand selecting a bunch of products, and he hits you with a straight up thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you like this? If so, all you have to do is type YES, and then you forget about it. And then later it shows up at your house. So you're like, hey, good job, past me. It's exactly right because he tells good stories and he gets right to the point and he's respectful and he puts a lot of effort into curating and selecting the gifts. That's yesmoreandco.com. to promote our friend.
Look, this is going to sound dumb until you actually are involved in it. It's basically having a personal shopper for the holidays. And you don't always have to buy the thing, but they will bring the thing to you, and it will be very easy to buy it.
And you'll never begrudge hearing about it. Like if it's not for you,
No.
you're not going to be like, what a waste of my precious time to read this offer you made me, Brett Ronceville.
No, you actually feel empowered to be like, not this one. Like it's
Well, and you don't even have to say no. It's not called don't say no.
no, you just look at your phone and in a Lorne Michaels impression go, not this one. and then that's it. You don't tell Brett anything. But when you do like it, you hit yes as fast as you can, and bada bing bang boom, all of a sudden it just shows up. It's a great service.
Yeah. We like it a lot.
I bought a bunch of stuff on there.
Well, what's funny is I bought something. I think I might have already told this story, but I just saw 125 watts, and I typed yes because I didn't want to miss out on it, thinking it was portable speakers. It was a portable blender, but now I have an awesome 125 watt portable blender. It is a beast.
There you go.
All right, Nathan, hit us.
All right. In the continuous cycle of, quote, I regret not holding Bitcoin and, quote, real glad I didn't buy Bitcoin. Who's this?
That's heating already.
Yeah, heatiny. It smells heatiny.
This is, in fact, not Heatney. This is, in fact, Sunbun.
Oh, yeah, no, that tracks.
All right. Imagine going viral with a clip of Matthew McConaughey on your podcast and have that clip be about him making tuna salad and not discussing the cinematic masterpiece that is Reign of Fire.
Meryl Barr.
That sounds
the only person on earth that is obsessed with Reign of Fire.
Yeah, you know what? As I was reminded today when he texted us, and the previous text was about Reign of Fire.
The man, look, I like Reign of Fire too. I think Reign of Fire is a good movie, but nobody loves Reign of Fire like Meryl Barr loves Reign of Fire, to the point where he's written a spec script about a series version of Reign of Fire. It's a good spec script, but yes, he fucking loves Reign of Fire. Nobody else is referencing Reign of Fire but Meryl Barr, not just for this game, but in life.
Yeah, that's true.
5 podcasts in 3 days. Holy smokes.
Oh, that's a Brian. That's a Brian thing. That's where it's like, oh, isn't it crazy? By the way, did you get the press release that I do 5 podcasts?
Yeah.
Justin, this was you.
Oh! Pow, 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 pow!
I wonder, wait, do we know when?
I don't have a date on this one.
right.
Holy smokes should have been that is a regular in Justin's rotation.
Wait, is 5 podcasts in how many days?
In 3 days.
Holy smokes.
That's how the fuck did I think that was impressive?
I know.
That had to be at a point where I wasn't doing 5 podcasts in 3 days regularly.
All right, we've got 2 left to go. Vote.
I need look, guys. I need to publish, including this one, 4 podcasts before I go to bed tonight. Tonight, 4 podcasts need to come out.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
4 podcasts in one day.
Holy mackerel, Batman.
All right, what else we got?
All right, got 2 left to go. Vote? Question mark?
Oh, that's me.
Kamala Harris.
Oh, no.
Kamala Harris. That was Kamala Harris.
That was me. And this is what got me in so much trouble 4 years ago, or 2 years ago, either 2 or 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago, because people got really angry because I said vote, and it was yes 95% or 99%, and I'm like. Vote for the candidate you like or you believe in. Vote your conscience,
yeah,
and everyone said
thing,
yes. Yeah. Vote third party. Everyone's like, no. Vote for third party. I forget the whole breakdown, but it was really enlightening. Like everybody said, yes, vote your conscience, but don't vote your conscience if it's third party. That was the weirdest thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Last up for Diamonds in the Rough tonight, we've got tweet, followed by a reply tweet of tweet.
Kamala Harris.
This seems like, I think you and I said it to each other. I don't know. I give up.
This was Brian tweeting tweet, and then Bonnie tweeting tweet. Back to you.
Adorable.
Yeah.
And that is all we have tonight, folks. If you want to help create games or just cause mischief with us, head on over to bit.ly/NA Discord and join the fun.
Thank you very much, Nathan. What else we got going on? We already talked about Thanksgiving. We already talked about World's Greatest Con.
Yeah.
Wait, did you, Nathan? I don't think we got an answer from you. Did you ever hear of Crazy Eddie? Was Crazy Eddie new to you?
Crazy Eddie, the name was new to me. I mean, I knew the Futurama sketch, but I didn't know that that was like an actual person.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, I think it's kind of outside of Nathan's age range. I think that's more people who grew up in the early '80s, late '70s in New York, or for the radio ads through the early '70s. The radio ads were really pumping, but it was ubiquitous to the point where, you know, people would go to the stores sometimes just to yell at the people there to stop being on commercials so much. But like, that's how much they were advertising.
Damn.
There was like little elements of that we weren't able to really work into the show. But yeah, like they would go to the stores and complain about the ads because the ads were so ubiquitous.
Huh. That's wild.
And then what's interesting is I never knew the name of the announcer guy, and really all Eddie had to do was just run around in circles and comically gesticulate. But it was really the DJ announcer that was the real rock star,
Jerry Carroll.
Yeah, who could just deliver unbroken stream, just insanely fast straight to camera.
Yeah, which I think it's a style of ad that they did not invent, but certainly they pioneered or played a role in pioneering. But you probably see it most often with car commercials. Like every city has like the one car company that has like the larger than life personality. I know in Syracuse there was a dude named Billy Fusillo, and it's funny when you listen to this podcast, you'll notice the kind of like beats that everybody has to hit up down to the catchphrase at the end. And like Billy Fusillo had a very similar delivery of a guy going like, we got Hondas, we got Kias, you're blowing it out, we're taking it in, everybody, it's time to buy a car. And then his catchphrase was, it's gonna be huge. And similarly with Crazy Eddie, Jerry Carroll's catchphrase was, his prices are insane. But there's just like the elongated last catchphrase thing. But yeah, this was a huge part of it. Also, a fun thing that people are going to enjoy with this podcast is Brian has a huge chip on his shoulder about
I was waiting for this to come up. Fucking tweets.
There's all right. Doo-wop is mentioned in this episode like obliquely 3 times, and each time Brian does not spare a moment to shit on the concept of doo-wop, and we left it all in because it was just so fucking funny. Like how much Brian is just like, it was not in the script. There was nothing in the script about like fuck doo-wop, but Brian was just like hey, anyway, the doo-wop boys are back.
I'm gonna open a can of worms. What's doo-wop?
Oh, you know what doo-wop is? I don't know. Picture a tortured cat with dudes in leather jackets snapping their fingers in unison behind it. If it's about a fucking Dead Man's
Like,
Curve.
bow, 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 bow,
Oh,
bow.
got it.
It's like
Okay.
an acapella,
Got it.
singing style, but
The
there's
sock hop and
you know,
poodle
yeah, it was very
skirts.
popular in the 50s.
Okay,
And so therefore it was retro popular in the 70s because everything that's 20 years old is popular again.
Yeah, except
And
except
so
for the
during-
longest time, which is a musical masterpiece. It's great.
Yeah, Billy Joel was into he had a doo-woppy
Also,
thing
all
going.
of Little Shop of Horrors. That was great too.
Oh, it's a little shop of
You know
horrors.
what? Actually, I love doo-wop. Now that I think about it.
God damn it. No, the line, and look, there's 3 other doo-wop insults that you'll have to listen to the podcast for. But Brian's description, there's a Crazy Eddie ad that has a doo-wop thing, and Brian it was brilliant. He just goes, anyway, 5 guys should doop-a-doop in a bathroom.
And then we play a clip, and I'm like,
Should doop-a-doop.
we play a clip of it. I'm like, everyone loved this ad. Apparently, they're all watching TV on Dead Man's Curve or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's great. There's a lot of good stuff. But Shadoopa-doop.
Shadoopa-doop.
As a backhanded, anyway, these guys Shadoopa-doop in a bathroom. It's just amazing. It's great. Anyway, I got to listen to that shit and post it. So
Yep.
we should wrap
You know
the
what?
show.
I do as well. So here, we'll play a lullaby. Here we go. Hey, Justin. You know what I learned today is I learned that Meryl Barr likes Rain of Fire.
Yes, I knew that, but I did learn that Nathan doesn't stay the night for Thanksgiving.
I learned that World's Greatest Con dropping tonight for patrons. Head on over to patreon.com/greatestcon. It's insane.
Yeah. Well, have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to
Happy
all
Thanksgiving,
of you guys.
y'all.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. We love you guys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm allergic to bees. Oh, Justin Robert Young, every time you go, I get so sad that I wanna drink
Diamond Club hopes you've enjoyed this program.
All right.